Frank, this was the last winless team in MLS. You guys led after 16 minutes. If you don't win this match, what will it take to win here?
It would take more fight than we showed today, for sure. That was not good. From opening whistle to that end of the game, not good at all.
What's the cause for that? Obviously, you like the way they worked in the week. What happened?
Well, you can only go on training what you see, but when the whistle's blown for a game that matters, you've got to make sure that you're 100% committed to doing what you need to do for the team. And I think that we weren't together today as a unit. I thought Chivas were way better than us, to be honest. Deserved to win the game. And that was a really, really poor performance by us. Collectively and individually, I thought it was terrible.
And it's 2 in a row, arguably. So, I mean, and now you're going to be on the road. You won't be back here till May 14th. What kind of regrouping are you going to have to do?
Well, we'll see. I mean, I a little bit lost for words, to be honest. I was not happy at all from even the opening whistle. It's like I didn't see any real commitment and fight from anybody. And that was really, really, I just said I went nuts at halftime, because one thing I will ask for is fight and endeavour and scrap. There was nothing. And there was nothing all night, day, I should say. So that was alarming, because I need to shake it up now, because that ain't good enough, not even close.
Do you think the team is maybe resting on last year's accomplishments a little bit too much?
Don't know. You have to ask them, but we're not. We're trying to move forward as a club, and I think we've made some nice additions to our playing staff. But collectively, you've got to forget individuals. You've got to play well as a team. You've got to fight. This league's about fighting hard and making sure that the opposition doesn't get to play. That we allowed them to play whenever they wanted to, and they did. They punished us when they should have scored more goals. To be honest, should have been more than 2-1.
Do you think obviously you're talking about lack of fight. Do you know how to solve that, or are you searching for answers?
Well, we'll get at it. I'll find out in the end, because it's my job to make sure that we are, I'm the coach of the team, so I'll find out who really wants to do it individually. And as a team, collectively, we better do it, because, we have to make sure that we have that in every single performance we have, and it was not there today.
Is that one reason the athlete went in there, to try to shake things up, put a rookie in, see what he can do?
Yeah, and there might be some more going in too. So, that was not good from a lot of guys, and I was pissed off, to be honest.
But Antonio Ampa's performance seems to be like one of the positives of the game.
Yeah, they both. Absolutely. He's fresh and he's hungry. Hunger's everything in this game, whether you're 35 or you're 18. If you have no hunger for the game, then you should be out of the game.
Would you consider starting?
There might be a few guys starting. We'll see.
Obviously, you can't replace everyone, I assume. Is there, or can you?
Yeah. We have enough players to. We'll see. I'll make a decision later on, but I wasn't happy with a lot of guys, to be honest. Wasn't there. Wasn't not just effort, but general play was not good. So I'm not happy at all. Not happy at all with that performance.
You guys had last year a lot of games where you really had to scrap to get by, and you got by 1-0, and they weren't pretty. You got into the playoffs, you overachieved maybe, certainly did better than the average person would have expected. Do you think that has set up an unrealistic expectation for this year? Have they forgotten how hard they had to work last year to get
I don't think so. Obviously we're not spending a ton of money on the team, and we have, DP wise, but neither does Chivas. So you got to be able to compete against teams at home that are on your level, and they outplayed us. So it's not got nothing with money or ambition or anything. It's more, does the team think it did well last year? I think it's irrelevant. Right now is the time that we need to, look at ourselves, refocus, and say, we gotta get going, because we won't make the playoffs for sure. Yeah. So if we don't get going, we're out.
Have they